Hi guys, welcome to my Corona pandemic Jiu-Jitsu from the heart of Saudi Arabia. Before we talked about outside heel hook, finishing inside heel hook. We talked about some entrances. I'll go over more entrances to heel hooks later, but I think it's more important now to know how to finish heel hook. You're not going to be just fighting white belts. You're going to be fighting a good black belts that are familiar with heel hooks, and it's important that you guys know how to finish heel hook. And here's some gems and my little secrets of finishing heel hook on the tough opponents. So we have now we talked about the inside heel hook, right? So we have the heel hook here. The heel is exposed. Say the heel is already exposed, okay? We talked about our knee pointing to the same direction, his knee, okay? We talked about the control of his hip by stumping my foot, by bringing my right foot into above his knee and back heeling this one. There's another way of doing this, is to control the knee, is you stamp your foot here, this foot, you put it flat on the ground and you flare it out. This way, one way of the guy, for the guy to escape, is to turn his knee on the inside, okay, like that, and then just basically pull it out. Now, the most important thing here is to make sure that his hip is controlled. We're not letting him turn this way, because that's what he wants to do. He wants to turn this way and point his heel to my ribs like that, and pull it out. By putting my foot flat on the ground like this and flaring my knee out, it prevents him from turning the knee to the middle. Okay? Now, that's the distal control. The proximal control is we take the grip. I call it finishing on the inside. You see, I'm on the inside here. That would be the outside. This side on the inside. And we'll talk about the outside finish later. So I stomp my foot down here. I could back heel with this left leg just to reinforce everything, okay? The heel is exposed, okay? Remember the large toe to my ribs. I take my grip, my cable grip, and now you see there is a space between my hip here and my elbow. So the guy could basically get up like this, point his toe, and get out. So he'll get up on both hands like this. He will point his toe, slip the toe, and turn it to my ribs. Okay? I can't demonstrate it now, but I will do it with him. Well, let's see. Maybe I could do it. He's got my heel. Let's see. All right, so he's got my heel hook here. All right. Well, let's see. Let's do it this way, so you could see. He's got my heel hook right here, and he's cranking it, right? All I have to do is I bring my pelvis up, point my toe like a ballerina, and slip. After I slip and turn, right, I'm out. I'm gone. Slip, toe like this, and bye-bye. Or, if he's cranking it here, of course there'll be some damage, of course. I point my pelvis, slip, right? And then I go on my hands like this. I point, slip my toe, and I bring my foot, my left foot over here, straighten my leg, pull it out. I don't suggest this way as an escape. I mean, at high levels, people do that, but they take damage to the knee. Definitely, because I'm turning into his leg. But if you want to have some damage, not catastrophic damage, but you'll have some damage to the knee. If it's a big tournament and you want to win, you're gonna take some damage. I don't suggest it. I'll show you better ways of escaping. But again, so we're here. He's got my heel. He's in 411 inside heel hook. He's got my heel, right? And he's cranking. So I sort of bring my pelvis up like this, point my toe, slip the heel, and just go here, straighten my leg, pull out. Now, so what do I do now to prevent this kind of a behavior? I don't want him to do that. Even if he takes a message, she's out. I don't want him to take even the small, I don't want him to get out at all. So, one way of doing it is this. So we're here, we're controlling this very well. The inside, the large toe is pointed into my pectoralis. I take my grip, and you see this space here between my elbow and my hip. His leg is straight. I don't want his leg straight. I could put a pressure on it, but it's gonna be like almost like a knee bar. I don't want knee bar, I want heel hook. So I need somehow to bend his knee here, right on the inside. I do this by bringing my elbow to my hip. Here, look what it does. It bends his knee. Now I put my pressure on his heel, bringing his heel to the ground. Now he cannot point. He can't. I have my weight on it, and he cannot point like this and slip. Impossible. And now all I do is finish it. Like I told you guys, here, bringing this knee down. You could raise if you really want to catastrophically injure him. You could bring your hip into his knee. You can, but I don't need to with my partner. I just close my knees like here, like that, and it's over. So most important thing, guys, bring the elbow. Once you have the grip, bring the elbow to the hip like this. That bends his knee. Put your weight so that his heel touches the ground. Close your knee, and it's over. Now, it's not always possible to finish on this side, on the inside. Sometimes you have him and you're on your back like this, and this is floating. The heel is floating, and it's really hard to finish. The guy could do the same thing I told you. Go, raise his hips up and slip, and this leg is straight. So I prefer either to finish on the inside or on the outside. And I will show you later how to do this. Just learn this first, and maybe tomorrow I'll film how to finish effectively on the outside of 411. Okay? Have a nice day, guys. Bye-bye.